Anyways, I'm gonna take you through a speed session. Alright, so first of all, we're gonna start with a quick little warm-up. Ideally, I foam roll for about a good 5 minutes. Then from there, I like to move on to some dynamic stretches, mainly just to activate my whole body. I also target different range of motion. It's important that when we go into speed, we're able to have a good range of mobility, so that will improve our speed. Obviously, this is still a phase of my warm-up, and I'm trying to put a bit of resistance onto my muscles to make sure they are activated quite well. So yes, I do few things like that. When it comes to speed training, this next phase is very important. So on here, I'm basically just focusing on speed drills, different type of drills for different sort of muscle, and everything are very specific. I focus mainly on the small details of what I'm doing. This sort of exercise is just perfect because it allows me to have a better range of motion when I'm sprinting. And with sprinting, it's important to have a good form. Doing this sort of exercise allows me to have that form when I'm sprinting. And with a good form, you are more likely to improve your speed. But at the same time as well, I look to focus on specific movement. Like on here in a game, at times I will look to go for a header. Okay, now this phase is very important. Obviously here, I'm basically just looking to activate my hip flexor. If you look carefully as well, when I'm doing this, I try my best to always bring my toes up and keep my body quite low. So having this mechanic drive allows me to improve my speed. This next phase of training is where I focus mainly on my acceleration. So of course I have a resistance band behind me. The band is putting a lot of resistance, so it's forcing me to work on my technique when I'm sprinting. So with a good technique, then that's how you always improve. Then from there, I like to move on to some resistance sprints. Ideally, I will do about 5 to 6 resistance sprints, and the distance ideally is just 10 meters. Anyway, so now we are going to move on to some hill sprints. Ideally, here's the setup. So this is 20 meters. So from the orange to the white, that's 10 meters, and then from there to the N1 it's another 10 meters. So altogether that's 20 meters. So this one we're going to focus mainly on your straight sprint, and then on here, if you come closer, obviously some speed ladders. If you don't have any speed ladders, you can use cones and just set up like a little distance, about 5 meters I would say. And then from there, all we're going to be doing is change of pace as well. So obviously in football we just don't sprint in one direction, we'll always change at times. So this is why I'm putting this before we move on to the last phase, which will be on the field. But apart from that, take a look at what we're doing. So if you look carefully as well, so whenever I'm sprinting, I try my best to always stay low. And for the first few distance, I try my best to take little steps because that will generate more force quickly. It's also important that when I'm sprinting, I try my best to always drive my arms, and having that coordination is important to always just drive. Hill sprint is excellent for anyone that's looking to improve their speed. Obviously when you play on a flat surface, you will see a massive improvement on your speed. Then again, I recommend you train like this for 3 to 4 weeks before you can start seeing results. I don't know what she's doing. Oh my gosh, just sat there thinking about life. The reason I am using speed ladders before sprinting is mainly just to focus on my small steps as well and having that coordination. I also try to replicate the sort of things I will do in a game. So obviously here I'm going side to side. So the side to side for me will replicate the motion of pushing off one foot before sprinting off. So if I can do this here at a very good pace in a game, it'll be easier for me. But know that having quick feet helps you a lot when you're sprinting. Okay, obviously now that we've just finished all that, I'm basically just taking a quick rest and we're going to do a bit of some football training. When it comes to speed training, I try my best not to be tired because I'm trying to use my muscle at a full capacity, so I let my body recover really well. Okay, here I'm focusing mainly on some dribbling and I like to finish with a sprint, so this first phase is just to get me going before I can advance a little bit harder. So that's the setup. If I was you, take a note of this setup, it will help you a lot. Now that I've finished all that, I am looking to work at my max here. So obviously a bit of change of direction, working in the poles. Again, if you don't have any poles, use some cones. That's literally it. On here, I'm trying my best to make it game realistic. I am mixing it up, the sort of runs I am doing and so on. So yeah, with that one, try your best to be creative as well.
Well done. Nice. Sit. Nice. Nice. Win. That's it. Chop, chop, chop. Nice. Yeah.
You gotta do it.
But yeah, man.
Feeling pressure tomorrow.
He should be calm.
So obviously we just finished training. Some people are cooling off and some people are just behind the camera and some people are just stood there just staring at me, not cooling off. Look at him. But anyways, my people, I'm gonna do a second part of this video where I'm going to the gym to kind of put everything together. All right, so this is what I do on the film, and what I do at the gym is very important. It reduces the chance of me getting injured, improve my strength, my explosiveness. Oh, anyways, I will see you at the gym.
Lately it's looking like
Obviously an hour later, I'm here doing a quick warm up before getting to my main session. It's going to be very explosive.
So I'm gonna be on the bike for about 5 minutes here just to get my blood going again. Listen, when it comes to gym time, for me, mobility and the sort of things I do is so important. I have to do all these sort of things before going to the main session. So obviously here I'm literally just activating my body just a little bit, nothing too serious, nothing too intense. So on here I'm looking to work for 4 reps maxed out. Ideally, obviously, because it's my first session back in terms of weight training, I'm not really pulling as much, so I'm working at about 8% and I'm looking for 4 reps. So obviously I am just focusing on lower reps, so this will help me to be more explosive. And if you look carefully, when I'm squatting, I'm trying my best to drive up as well. One key tip you can do is also tense your core and fully just drive up. Don't be slow on that. And doing this sort of exercise will help you when you're sprinting and also transferring to the game. Not only that as well, it will help you to get up for a header or change of pace. So everything I'm doing will transfer into a game basically. So obviously with speed training as well, when you're running, you are basically targeting your whole muscle. So here I am focusing mainly on my core stability. So I do a few reps on here on each side. Core is very important when it comes to speed training. Here's the last phase of my speed training. Ideally, I move on to some plyometric training. It is so important, literally, it's one big aspect of my training. And with my plyometric training, ideally, I will do them at least twice a week. But this one is just mainly like a low phase of plyometric. Obviously, I'm going to look to advance it. That's the thing as well. I like my training to be very effective, so I try my best not to do too much, and I pick specific exercise that will see a lot of results from it. And doing single leg exercise like such helps a lot to generate more muscle fibers, which will transfer into me improving my speed. With plyometric training, it's so important because it activates your fast twitch muscle fibers, which are so important when it comes to speed. So the more fast twitch muscle fiber you have, the better and the quicker you will be as well. Obviously, the quicker you are, the more chances you are to pick up an injury. So it's always important to do injury prevention. Comment down below, let me know if you want me to do a quick injury prevention video. So it's very important.
You're slacking, that's not good enough.
How are you?
I'm good.
What are you doing today?
Just go plyometric.
Making it?
I don't know.
Don't worry, one day is yours.
I will come one day.
But don't forget, work hard.
I will.
I am currently running late.
Shine. Yes, my people, what you saying? You're the live, you know the vibe. Obviously. What, man? Let me do my vlog. What do you want? What's so ashamed for, embarrassed for? You know what? By the end of this year, I'm gonna come off this train. I'm gonna work out. These people are gonna forget about me. Like, life moves on. Who's embarrassed? Look at her face. She's so embarrassed. I'm so ashamed, man. Please, let me live my life, man. The big dog right here. Come on, you know the vibe. Obviously, we took a train to where we going. So. So obviously we booked a taxi and that. We're not sure what. Come on, lady first. Look, I want such a gentleman, Anna. Getting shifting. Perfect. Thank you. You too. We just made it. Now looking for the car.
Basically, they have the driver of the insurance.
Huh? Are you excited?
Oh my god, you got
Come on, girl. It's right outside. Yes. Isn't it, love? Are you happy? Oh yeah.
So just do your right.
So mine's manual usually.
Yeah. No, I was the same when I first got an automatic. It's a bit weird, but if you use that foot, you go too sharp on the brake.
Yeah.
You go like that.
So it's
Straightforward. And the hazard lights there.
You're taking a picture of it.
that's your first time filling up a car. Keep pressing, you know. You just keep going. The car will tell you. It would just stop.
How do you know?
I just know. It depends. Is that how much you want to put in the car? No, I'm not paying. Come on.
I think it's just enough.
Okay.
And then how do you pay?
You pay. You close it like that. You close it. Now you look at the number. So obviously this is number 7. So when you walk in, come with me. Make sure the car is locked.
You have the key.
Yeah. Always take your key with you. Watch out. 1 second. Now, sometimes you don't even have to say number 7. They already know. She's very excited.
6.
You go, number 7.
7, yeah.
Yes, please. £29.
Oh, that's expensive.
Don't worry,
That's my first time.
welcome to the world of expensive petrol. Thank you. Do you want your receipt? Yeah, take the receipt, your first receipt.
Can you buy this me, please?
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you, bro. Don't worry. You want to go to Manchester, them trips?
I'm not going there.
That's how much you be paying every single time.
Turn left.
Just a man.
My first time driving automatic cars. On the M-way.
Yes.
Yeah, sports mode, let's see. In the club. Show them the view. Show them the view.
Your battery's low.
Yeah, this is nice, man.
Are you two finished already?
Alright, so quick one. Thank you. Look at that.
Boss girl.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yo, what are you gonna do?
Huh?
What are you gonna do? Who's getting bullied right now?
Huh?
Who's getting bullied right now? Just had a quick check your feet. That's literally it. Okay, guys, just went up there. Anyways, yeah. So this is what I'm doing for my recovery.
Lately it's looking like everything perfect. Out the mud with it, I put the work in. You can find me where that turf is. Pin precision like a surgeon. Bad ones used to curb me. Showing up to the show when the curve split. She know that I'm worth it, I'm finna go up, I'm aerial. I got the hit stash, got a bracelet for impact. Real tricky, quick to flip a pretty penny to a thick stack. Quick stack, think fast and I talk real. I give a fuck about how they feel. Me and Zay just dropped the propane and it sounded like...
Cheers, bro. What? That's
25 to 8.
5, yeah?
I'm playing it.
Alright, no worries, see ya. Alright. What a night it has been so far. Love if I do, love me if I don't. Jump to be like, don't you come home, love the way cool. Take it easy, man. What do you have? Because I don't drink. Lemonade for me, please. Thank you. Amazing, we're gonna do stuff together.
Yeah, no worries, my guy.
Yeah, man.
Alright, take it
Kill
easy.
for my dog, I'ma ride to the wheels kill. Got his hand on the hammer, so keep it legit. I've been the man with the blueprint. I won't stop till I own every brick. I used to lay out in the line just to feel the world spin on its axis. Now I got the access and the last laugh, got it off of the passion. I keep it 100 on the dash now that we got us some traction. Slick talker, I'm a
It's a video, no, it's a video, it's a video.
Why?
What a night. Honestly, that's basically what I did today for my recovery. I've been filming, basically just working on a job, well, multiple jobs all night, and I am knackered. And tomorrow I will be training, and I've also got some clients. So midnight, literally bang on midnight, and I haven't had nothing to eat. My mindset is all I have, and that is what kept me going. It's amazing what the mind can do when you put yourself into that phase of just work, believing what you want to do and just going forward with it. But apart from that, it's been a lovely night. No stop. My phone just keep ringing non-stop. Like, I am tired, but I'm just not tired.
Go straight on, onto M1 South.
Pray for the parents. Pray for the parents. This is the doctrine.
For space, just so I wanna fucking breathe.
Come then. Maybe have some coaching with these kids.
a showstopper, you are not solid. Tread cautious, couldn't go a mile in my toe boxes. Stunning shade with the Visine. Light it up to bring the vibe in. Lime tint, color spot beam on me. I'm a star every night lit, ultraviolet. Hey, I told her make sure that phone is on silent, so we knowin' what the vibe is. Take a look in my iris. I think she know that I'm high risk. I never know what the time is. I never know where my mind went. Hey, I got a lot on my plate. I got an eye on the prize, and I'ma make sure that we straight. Yeah. Look, it's a lot on my mind, and I got an eye on the prize, and I'ma make sure that we straight. I'ma make sure that, hey, I got a lot on my plate. I got an eye on the prize, and I'ma make sure that we straight. Yeah. Look, it's a lot on my mind, and I got an eye on the prize, and I'ma make sure that we straight. I'ma make sure that I used to toss a coin in the waterfalls in the wishing well. Now I get plenty.
That's the one. Better. Okay?
Yeah?
You don't get the ball, you don't get the ball. Yeah. Yep, that's you. Nice. Shooting, finish.
Okay, and then it also led to that one. So that's why I want you to always play with intention and purpose, to go forward or to have that control to allow you to take a good shot. Okay, the stuff is sloppy, no sloppy touches. Try again. That's you. First touch, shift it again. Woo! Are you ready? Are you ready? Shift me. Are you ready? First time. If you can, take it to finish. Finish. That's it. Good adjustment though, it will happen.
Yes!
Don't get.
Yes!
That's you. Nice, good first touch. Good finish. Excellent. What's your boy MP? Voilà. Woo. Sun's out. Enjoyment.
30 to £4.50
Yeah.
for the sock to get it. I've got a friend, a very close friend of mine who lives down south.
Yes.
He basically does like what's it called?
Printing, yeah.
Printing and stuff.
No,
So
that
he
should be
said
right.
he normally charges £1 for each logo, so writing £1 and a picture £1, but he goes, I'll do you both for £1.
Yeah.